Alright, hi everybody. It is Bonkai 922. Now, this One Piece chapter, from the beginning to the middle, was great. The ending was complete BS. BS, BS, BS. This is, you know what it's called? It's called, I'm trying to find the right words to describe this. Plot. That's what it is. It's for the plot. Yeah, we're not going to have Robin defeat Robin. Robin to defeat Sugar. We're not going to have that. No. We're going to have Robin turn into a toy so Usopp can run away. Why? Why? Tell me why they had to do that. Give me a good explanation. Because I just saw a thread in the J room. And this guy basically said that the reason why Usopp's running away is because he forgot the training he did? And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. That's not possible. That's not possible. That, because, when he was the Sogi King, it happened when Robin's there. And because Robin was turned into a toy, no one remembers her. What about the time skip? What about the time skip? When, Usopp trained on that island. And he had Kabuto, all that stuff. He showed it off in the freaking, Fishman Island. You're telling me all that stuff he can't do now? You must be out of your mind. Everyone must be out of their minds. So this is going to be the One Piece review. Chapter 740. Like I said, the beginning, great. The middle, great. Part with Pika and Zoro, yeah, even though he's not fighting for Dora. Still, that's going to be awesome. The part with freaking, I'm trying to think. I'm sold. Part with Gladius, yeah, that was great. Rupture, and, then Luffy comes in, yeah, that was awesome. And then we see, Doflamingo, and he's talking to Law, and he's trying to find out everything. And then we had the part with Frankie. Great stuff. But then we get Robin turns into a toy, and Usopp runs away. Are you fucking with me right now? Usopp is the only person in the freaking plan that can defeat Sugar. No one else can do it. Nobody. Not Frankie, he's busy. Nobody. So he's going to run away? If Usopp doesn't fight Sugar next week's chapter, I am not reviewing that chapter. I'm dead serious, people. Usopp, you trained on an island for 2 years. I think fighting man-eating animals, plants, and all that shit. I think you can handle a 5-year-old. And another thing, why didn't Robin just grab Sugar's legs and just throw her to the ground? Why does she have to grab her? All she had to do, she could have just threw her. Or she could have made an arm in the ground and punched her in the back. Wouldn't that have been enough? Or taken and hit her in the head. That would have been enough. No, we're not going to do that. Because we want to develop or de-develop Usopp. I'm going to go on this, people. Listen. So, beginning of the chapter, like I said, was good. We had, thing with Pika and stuff, and you know, it was pretty awesome. You know, transforming, it was like basically putting Luffy and Violet in a really difficult situation by switching things around, putting her in the dead ends and stuff. That was pretty awesome. Zoro was like basically stating, you know, how am I going to kill this bastard? And we see the layout of what's going on, and we have Soldier-san. He's running away, and with the two dwarfs, and bumps into Gladios, who I really think looks like Ian when he takes his helmet off and shit. And you know, they're running away, you know, and stuff, and you know, they basically tells him to flank him. And this is the part that kind of confused me. Okay, Gladios, when he explains his power, he's able to rupture inorganic things. So how did he rupture? I guess they're bugs, and I think the reason why, because they were having they had clothes on, but I'm really confused about that part. But still, it was pretty epic, you know. He ruptures them. They explode, and you know, he basically Gladios he uses his rupture power to get a jump start and catch up to Soldier-san. And you know, then he says, I become a rupture. I can make myself and any inorganic material that I touch rupture. And he's like, before it happens, you know, Soldier-san's like, I have something I must do. He sees Rebecca, and then all of a sudden, nowhere comes a jet stamp from Luffy. I was like, oh shit, okay, you know, it's pretty awesome, he's like, who's there? And he sees Luffy, and he's like, oh, Straw Hat, you know. And Violet's basically saying that we have to leave. We have to leave. And then that's when he realizes, Gladios, that she betrayed Young Master and everything, and so on and so forth. And she's telling Luffy, we have to press on. Get out of here. We have to get out of here. A small conversation between Soldier-san and Violet. Really nothing much. Just to say, oh, she's been, you know, he's been watching her and Rebecca ever since, you know, and you know, Violet says thank you to him for what he's been through. And there's a little thing with Gladios saying, oh, you betrayed us, you'll be never forgiven. He's like, I never betrayed you. You will never put your trust into you in the first place. And then he explodes his head. That was crazy. He just explodes, and basically the helmet he had on came off, but exploded, and pieces came out. You know, shrapnel came out, and it attacked Violet, and she apparently wasn't able to dodge it. Apparently, she was able to deflect them, dodge them. So Luffy then goes out the window with the two of them, and he's able to get back on. He goes from that floor to the next floor, and that's what goes from there. Also, we see Kinemon versus Doflamingo trying to find Kanjiro, and they tell Gladios tells him he disappeared, pretty much, and that's what happens there. Then we have the interrogation of Law, and this was kind of interesting. Law is insisting to him. He's insisting to Doflamingo, they're not part of the alliance anymore. I broke my chain, my ties with that alliance with Luffy and the Straw Hats. It's over. That's basically what he tells Doflamingo. And he's like, Doflamingo's wondering why it is that it's a coincidence, the major coincidental that the dwarfs, the Tontanas, and the Straw Hats, you know, are coming at me at the same time. And then he starts questioning, you know, King Rico, saying, oh, he served you, if I'm not mistaken. And that's when, you know, he's questioning him. And then we see Luffy and the guy and the others. And, you know, Soldier-san's basically saying, he'll strike down Doflamingo and everything. Will not go to waste. I'm counting on you, Leo. You too, Usoland. And I'm like, Soldier-san, you might not want to say that. So after that, we go to Frankie, and he's pretty much taking out all the Marines, and he's counting on Usoland as well. That's when we get to the part where I say, okay, this chapter sucks now. Why is this happening? Okay, what had occurred? Now, this is what Robin did. She, and in the beginning part of this part, we had what happened here and everything, and then we see a doll, and it's Robin. I'm like, are you kidding me? She said, now quickly put the grape in her mouth. When she was grabbing her, freaking Sugar did this. First of all, why are we struggling to put the grape in her mouth, Robin? Why couldn't she just grabbed her, okay? Grabbed her, she restrained her completely, and then do a clutch. See, if she had done the clutch, game over. Game over. But we didn't do that. We wanted to put the grape in her mouth. So, yeah. And it's like, Usopp, and then May says she should turn into a toy. She says, keep going, Usopp. You've all we have left. It's up to you to turn me and everyone back into human forms. And then she's like, everyone's probably forgotten me, I suppose. Now, supposedly, that's why Usopp's running away. Because he's forgotten Robin. And because he's forgotten Robin, he's forgotten that he's Soga King. And because he's forgotten he's Soga King, he's forgotten how to be heroic. Whoever came up with that theory, man, you must be smoking some big time weed. I'm talking the really heavy stuff. Stuff that make you hallucinate dragons, leprechauns, unicorns, fairy stuff. You must be seeing dwarfs and leprechauns walking around the streets. Because that is some grade A bullshit. Listen, people, if I get hate for this, I really don't give a fuck. I really don't care. But this is bullshit. Grade A. So, and then, we see Trouble, and he's like saying, how many times are we going to have to beat these idiots? And she's like, and then we see Sugar saying, it's definitely poison, it reeks of something awful. Right now, I hate Sugar, because you know why? Sugar, to me, I'm sorry. Robin could have knocked that bitch out. You kidding me? She's 5 years old. I know Treble was there. But Robin, you know what she could have done? She could have forced Sugar to touch Treble. That would have been it. Then after that, we basically have the ending of it, and it says, Usla, we see the dwarfs, and he's like saying, Uslan, there's nothing more we could do. And he's like, don't worry, if anything happens, I'll save the day. And what is he doing? Usopp is running away. And this is what he says. Escape successful, forgive me, Todd Tribman. I'll paint the pictures of your bravery in a book and tell tales, future generation tales of the honest Tautana. That's an excellent title. We have no one to blame but Frankie? Frankie's fighting Marines. You're out of your mind. And then he says, why didn't he show up? I ain't got time to die just for some bullshit heroic. Yo, Usopp. Can you put your hands in between your pants, in between your legs? Is there anything there? You sure? There's nothing there? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess Usopp is a woman. I am very disappointed in this chapter. I don't know what's going on, but I am saying this right now. Next week, if Usopp does not turn around, go back there, and throw anything at Sugar. You have a slingshot. Are you serious? This whole idea that this plan that they had, first of all, number one thing that should have happened, Treble should have been stopped by Robin. And then Usopp should have slingshot. You don't even have to slingshot the fucking grape thing that was filled with Tabasco that looked like a grape. You could have slingshot a rock. Several rocks at the same time. One of the dwarfs could have distracted Sugar, and then he goes in the back, boom, knocks her out. End of story. But no, that's not what happened. This is giving a 3.5 people, and anyone who comes to this chapter review and says, Bankai, you're an Usopp hater. Yes, I am. Because you know why? It is as if Oda took a magic eraser and erased the character development of Usopp. An invisible magic eraser called Sugar. And if that's what happened in this chapter, I am very, very disappointed in the direction this is going. I am very disappointed. Very. Where was the Usopp of Fishman Island? Did that Usopp just disappear? Did he just leave the building? All because of a fuck Sugar. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I hope whoever defeats Sugar doesn't do it cleanly. I want to see some blood spilled. I want to see Sugar get her face painted on the ground. Yeah. Because this is borderline stupidity, what is going on here. I have nothing else to say. I am greatly disappointed. Greatly. Complete ass. Are you serious? And I'm not, hey, Usopp doesn't fight? That's a flaw. That's a fucking flaw. I'm sorry. Come and hate me if you want, you peoples. The people who love One Piece and say it's the greatest thing. Well, how do you explain this chapter? How do you explain the ending of this chapter? And if anyone thinks, oh, Usopp's going to turn around and he better. He better. If he knows what's good for him, he's going to turn around and he's going to fight Sugar. Because he's all that's left. If he doesn't fight Sugar, then Law, he's done for. King Riku is done for. The country is done for. Luffy's done for. Everyone is done for. So someone needs to go to Usopp and smack him in the face and tell him, turn around, bastard. Turn around. You're walking right up there and you're going to fight them. Or at least plan a plan and then fight them. I didn't want to do this, but I just don't understand. That was a poor planning. That was a horrible plan. Yes, this was a horrible plan. Horrible. Because it could have gone smoothly if they basically no, don't give her a grape. First of all, it doesn't work that way. Because they were going to spot her. She spotted them and turned them into bears. Toy bears. There you go. Usopp should have been there. He should have been there to fire a rock, anything at Sugar and knock her out. Then it would have been game over. But no, can't happen now because everyone's been turned to toys. And pretty much we have to see what Usopp's going to do now. Usopp, you disappoint me. This chapter really disappointed me. The ending. I'm really upset. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I know I went long on this, but I'm very disappointed. One Piece was third this week. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The thing with Gladius and Pika and, Doflamingo and all stuff, that only gets you so far until you see this shit. And you say to yourself, why? Why? That is the question. That is what I'm leaving for this chapter review. One Piece, chapter, review. Why did Usopp run away? A question. That's the question. Why did he run away? Why are we having him run away? That's the last question I have to say about this chapter. Bankai 922, I'll see you guys later. I guess I'll do Bleach after this. This is just, I have nothing else to say. See you guys later. Peace.